Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to F1 2020. Today, we're off to China for our fourth race in our season. So if you aren't around here, definitely consider subscribing. And let's jump into F1 2020. So before we jet off to China for the Chinese Grand Prix around the Shanghai circuit, we need to do some R&D and we need to do some activities. So we've got 10 days between now and the Grand Prix. There's an invitational event in there as well. I'm probably not going to do that. I don't really do them, don't really benefit the team in any kind of way. So let's go ahead and fill up our calendar. We're going to go for some aero team building. It'll take up 2 days, but it will add 5% to our aerodynamics morale, but it will cost us $5,000. We've got 1 day until our invitational event. We'll go ahead and do some driver promotion filming. This adds 100 to our driver acclaim and resources. We're going to do some G-Force training, taking up 2 days, helping our second driver with some racecraft. With just 3 days left to the Grand Prix weekend, we'll do some sponsor advertisement, adding 250 to the team and 20 grand cash in the acclaim and resources. With our activities calendar now filled up right up until the race weekend, let's hop on over to facilities. Now, I can't afford much in the way of facility upgrades, but what I can afford is to help out our second driver, Mick Schumacher. Costing 1 million, your second driver's experience stat will be improved. So let's go ahead and upgrade Mick. Now with the facility upgrade on the way, let's hop on over to our R&D. We've got some points to spend. We've got 1,045 points to spend. I want to try and help the handling of the car. We've got a bunch of aerodynamic upgrades on the car already. So we're going to jump into chassis and we're going to do energy store cells positioning, minor weight redistribution. Costs 550 points and that's a 40% chance of failure. But we'll go ahead and get that underway. So our calendar stacked with things to do, a facility and R&D mods on the way. Let's go ahead and advance time. I actually did take part in that invitational event in the end, travelling 7.8 kilometres in a given time. We absolutely smashed it, travelling well over 8 kilometres, earning 150k towards the team budget and 1,000 acclaims. Let's go ahead and continue advancing time. This is good. Our team is building nice and fast. We can have our third sponsor. Question is, who do we go for? But I got to look through, and these guys seem like pretty easy money. XXY, complete all practice programs in a weekend. Weekly income, so that's guaranteed money every week, 113k. And then my goal bonus, so if I achieve the goal, I get 140k. So easy money. With all our team management stuff done, let's jet off to China and get our Chinese Grand Prix qualifying underway. Here we go, qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix. Weather's looking pretty good. It's dry, but it's overcast, which is lovely. We don't have any rain. We're going to try and get as high up this qualifying table as we can. So wish me luck. I'm going to bang in some laps and see what we can do. 1 lap complete. We come in 7th with a 1:34.527. Let's see if we can improve on that just a touch. Coming up to start finish, our first lap, a 1:34.4. That puts me 3rd. But obviously, not everyone has been out yet, and not everyone has put in their quickest lap times yet. So I will drop down the board. I will do another lap here, and then we'll head back to the garage and see if we can improve. Latifi sort of in my way here. Coming up to the end of lap 2, Latifi completely messed it up, so we don't go quicker. We've already been knocked down to 5th. We're going to head back to garage because we are running out of fuel. So we'll get some more fuel, we'll slap on some new tyres and see if we can go any quicker in the closing stages of this qualifying. So I've gone ahead and accelerated time. We've got about 7 minutes of this qualifying left. We've been knocked down to 11th, which I expected. We are going to slap on a new set of tyres and we're going to go back out on track and see if we can improve on our time anymore. Here we go, out lap complete. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and get a little bit higher. If we can get into the top 10, I'd be happy boy. Coming up on the end of my quick lap. We are so much quicker. Can we get into that top 10? Yes, we can. We go 9th. Hopefully, I can hold that position off. We're going to run out of fuel here, so I don't really have time for another lap. So qualifying done and dusted. As I predicted, I did run out of fuel, so I didn't have time to put in any more laps. Bit of a rookie mistake from me. I should have put a bit more fuel in to get me to the end of qualifying. But Lewis Hamilton qualifies in pole position. Valtteri Bottas in 2nd. Sebastian Vettel in 3rd. I'm not sure that's true to F1 right now, but he is 3rd place. I came 12th with a 1:34.0. I'm very happy with that, with where the car is right now. And then my teammate, letting the team down slightly, 21st position, Mick Schumacher, 1:35.4. He needs to be doing better. He needs to be up there with me in 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th or 14th place. He needs to be in that sort of range. I'm not sure what's going on with him right now, but we qualify 12th. Here we go, race day in China. Weather is looking pretty good. We've got sun with a little bit of cloud. We're on a one-stop strategy. 14 laps, going to take about 22.5 minutes to complete. We're looking for points. We're looking for another top 10 finish. Let's go. Here we go then, on the grid, turning the car up to 11. Fuel mix on Rich. Can we get a decent start here? Just behind Lando Norris. We get the jump, we're up to P10. I'm going to dive down the inside, we're going to get cut off. So I'm going to protect that front wing as much as I can. Dive up here, warning collision with Perez. I don't think so, someone is nudging me on the left. It's not bumper cars, fellas. It's not bumper cars, can we not? Stupid Albon. Bend down your inside here, buddy. We are full of fuel, so I need to remember that we've got a bit more weight. Mind my front wing. No! Cheeky flashback. We'll just redo this corner. This time we'll go aggressive. Get my front wing in front of him. Then he hasn't got a leg to stand on. Push him out wide. We've got a yellow flag. Something happened behind us, so no need to worry. So we settle into 7th place here, just behind Verstappen, in front of Albon. I don't expect to stay here whatsoever, but we're going to do our best finishing the points. If you could not squeeze up my inside, that would be lovely. Best part of this track, the nice long straight. We hit about 200 and 203 miles an hour, somewhere around there, but everyone else around me right now is going to be quicker. So I don't expect too much from the car. Hard on the brakes for the hairpin. Tuck her in. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got some wear on the internal combustion engine, the ICE. I'm going to have to look at changing out some parts before the next race, because that is going to be an issue otherwise. If we're losing power, we're just not going to be competitive. Let's go defensive. Albon is closing in on me right now. I mean, I'm not going to be able to fend him off for long. He has got a slightly better car than me. How on earth am I running in P7 right now? With mistakes like that. I caught it though. I think Albon has come into the pits because he's no longer behind me. We've got Sainz behind me and Albon has dropped off the map as well. So I think he's coming into the pits. We are approaching my pit window as well. That's coming up in the next couple of laps. Get some medium tyres on. Try and bang into quick laps. Okay, so the engine right now isn't looking too good. I'm getting wear on quite a few parts, quite a few components. We are definitely going to have to look at that before the next race. The car is really starting to suffer. I've got a queue of cars behind me waiting to pounce on my first mistake in this race, if I make one. Hopefully I won't. Right, we've got a safety car. Giovinazzi's out. I'm coming in for a free pit stop here. Pro strats right now. What happened to Giovinazzi? That's the question. But that is another safety car. Every race so far, I've had a safety car. Absolutely insane. But we've got a free pit stop out of it. We should be able to go to the end of the race on these medium compound tyres. We're right at the end of the pit lane. Come on, boys. 2.1 second pit stop. Beautiful. Nice and quick. Back out on track. Oh, a bit wobbly on the way out. That's absolutely fine. Where are we? P5. Excellent. We jumped a couple of places there. Very nice. We actually jumped Leclerc and Verstappen during that pit stop. Catch up with the safety car. Ready for the relaunch. My engine really is starting to suffer here. That was nearly into the back of Bottas. Need to keep my wits about me. Got another lap off the safety car. It didn't come in this lap. So we've got another lap. Sat behind Bottas, cruising around. When this race finally gets underway again, I'm going to have Verstappen and Leclerc bearing down on my rear wing. Desperate to get past me. Finally, the safety car is in this lap. We can go racing again. We've got a free pit stop out of it though. So that's a good thing. When's Hamilton going to bolt? It's got to be after the hairpin, surely. or the next corner, the next left-hander after that. When is he going to bolt? When's he going to do it? He's backing the field up. He's letting that safety car pull away. Waiting for that green light. Don't do it now. I'm on a corner. When's he going to go? When's he going to go? Just after this left-hander? Yep, we're racing. We're off. We're going. I now have to do my best to hold everyone off with a slightly worn engine and MG UK. We are in P5 though. That's an achievement. Ooh, Leclerc having a look up the inside. That was very cheeky. We've got the inside for this corner, so we should be able to block him here. Keep our 5th position. I've turned the car up completely. We're on rich fuel mix. ERS deployed just to try and hold off Leclerc a little bit on this straight. Pulled away a little bit, we're now at 0.7. It does come down slightly. He's got a slightly faster car. Hard on the brakes. Turn everything down again.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Now that's the thing that's going to give Leclerc the edge on me. He's going to deploy that DRS down that back straight, and he is just going to fly past us. Guarantee it. If he gets within range, which he's going to, he needs to be within a second. It's going to be the thing that loses us a couple of positions. Here we go. Are you ready for Leclerc to attack us on this straight? He's going to get DRS. I've turned the car up to overtake, and I've turned the fuel mix up to rich. Don't take those S-bends particularly well. Ready? Flaps open. Here he comes. I'm going to go defensive on the inside. He's going to follow. He's gone back left. Hard on the brakes, turn everything back down. We've got the inside of the corner. Don't turn in on me. And squeeze him out wide. That's fine. Rubbing is racing. Not going to be able to hold him off for much longer though. Here we go through the DRS gate. There goes Leclerc. I've got the car turned up to 11. There's not a lot I could do. There goes Verstappen. We might just have to slot in. I might be able to have Verstappen back on the brakes. But Leclerc, I think we're just going to have to let go. Ooh, a little bit wobbly. Now we've got to hold off Sainz. So we're in P7, which is absolutely fine. I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to hold off those two. They're just too quick. We've got DRS though for the first time this race, but actually within range of somebody. Here comes Sainz. We're going to have to go defensive. He's going to go on the inside. Damn it. Cut back, cut back, cut back. It's not going to work. Ah. Down to P8. I knew this would happen. I really did. That long straight absolutely kills me, and with a slightly damaged engine as well. It's not the best of situations.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Oh, come on. Turbocharger's now on its way out. But I actually think my tyres are starting to go, as I was just trying to say. My race engineer butted in. Who's on my tail now? Ocon. We're struggling this race. We really are. We've got engine wear all over the place. Okay, so here comes Ocon. He's going to get DRS. He's already done it before DRS. There he goes. Wing open. Gasly coming up fast. We need to hold them off. We've only got 2 laps remaining. Hard on the brakes. Definitely suffering. Fighting with the big boys. Come on. Turn the car up once again to try and hold off Gasly. Let's go. Come on, Team Kangaroo Racing. Here he comes. We're going defensive. I haven't got long left of this race to hold him off. That was beautiful. Brake, 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 brake. That was so good. And that is how you keep a position. Not giving up my P9. I want my 2 points. Last lap. Just need to hold him off for a little bit longer. Not going to catch Ocon. I'm not going to push too hard. Just want to bring the car home and get those points. Here we go. The final time of defending from Gasly. The car has turned all the way up to 15 this time. Oh, we've got a good distance coming out that corner, but here he comes. Race winner, Lewis Hamilton. I'm not shocked. We're going super defensive on the inside. He's going to cut to the left. Gonna block him off, block him off, block him off. Hang around on the apex slightly. Get the power on. Beautiful. We kept P9. We've kept some points. Final corner. Let's go, Kangaroo Team Racing. Come on. P9 in China.
Right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So after that race and yet another safety car, we got Lewis Hamilton finishing first. We've got a Renault splitting up the top boys, coming in second, Daniel Ricciardo. And then our third place finish, finishing off the podium, Sebastian Vettel in his Ferrari. I managed to capitalise on my 12th place qualifying position, coming in 9th, bringing 2 points home for the team. Where the hell is Mick Schumacher? All the way down in 20th. We need to work on our teammate in the R&D and the facility upgrades. Driver standings at the moment for the championship after race number 4. Lewis Hamilton is top of the board with 81 points, followed by Sebastian Vettel, 75 points. Valtteri Bottas in third with 59 points. I'm currently 10th, which is pretty good, to be honest, with 8 points. I'm extremely happy with that. But our teammate currently sitting down in 19th with no points. We really do need to work on our teammate. So there we go, guys. The Chinese Grand Prix and the Shanghai circuit. We came in 9th place, just fending off Pierre Gasly, grabbing 2 points towards our championship. We're now sitting on 8, and we're sitting 10th in the championship standings. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing and join me next time for round 5 and the Dutch Grand Prix. But as always, stay safe, guys, and have an awesome day.